5 sense organs. Eyes. Describe the following pictures. Describe the tree, the bag, and the puppy. Eyes is the sense of sight. We use it to tell the size, the shape, color, and appearance of objects. In describing the size, we may use the word small, medium, or large. In describing the shape, it may be a square, circle, triangle, oblong, and rectangle. The color of the objects in the picture are pink, yellow, green, red, blue, and brown. Look around you. How do you observe? Why are your eyes important? Let us study the parts of the eye. This is the eyebrow, eyelid, eyelashes, pupil, sclera, iris. The eyebrow. It keeps the dust and sweat away from the eyes. Eyelid. Keeps the eyes moist by blinking. Eyelashes. Protects the inner eye from dust and sweat. The pupil. It allows the light to pass through our eyes. The lens is found inside the pupil. Sclera. It is the white top wall of the eye. Iris. It is the colored part of the eye. Let us review again. Keeps the dust and sweat away from the eyes. It is the eyebrow. It is the color part of the eye. It is the iris. Protects the inner eye from dust and sweat. It is our eyelashes. It keeps the eyes moist by blinking. The eyelid. It allows the light to pass through our eyes. The pupil. It is the white top wall of the eye. Sclera. Now let us study the inner parts of the eye. Optic nerve, cornea, vitreous humor, retina, sclera, choroid, lens, iris. The optic nerve carries messages to the brain about the things you see. The vitreous humor, it is a transparent, colorless, gelatinous mass that fills the space in the eye between the lens and the retina. The retina is the lining at the back of the eyeball, which is made up of sensitive cells that pick up light. The cornea. It is the clear layer at the front center of the eye. Lens. it focuses the light to the retina. Choroid, it provides oxygen to the outer layer of the retina through blood vessels. Let us review again. Our ears. Our ears is the sense of hearing. We use it to identify the sounds we hear. Our ears helps us to communicate. It also gives us warning when a vehicle is approaching. When we hear the dog barks, it gives us warning. Let us study the parts of the ear. In the outer ear, we can find the pinna. It collects the sound waves. Ear canal. It is the entryway for sound waves. The eardrum is in the middle ear. It transmits sound waves to the middle ear. The hammer, anvil, and stirrup. These bones vibrates when the eardrum vibrates. These vibrations move through the fluid that fills the inner ear. The semicircular canals. It is the 3 tiny fluid-filled tubes in your inner ear that help you keep your balance. Cochlea. It consists of tiny hair cells that translate the fluid vibration of sounds into electrical impulses. Auditory nerve. It picks up the sound messages and sends them to the brain. Eustachian tube. It is for ventilation, protection, and drainage of secretion. Our nose. Our nose is the sense of smell. We can identify the smell as 2: pleasant, unpleasant, odorless. These are the examples of objects having pleasant and unpleasant smell. Parts of the nose. Olfactory bulb, olfactory nerves, nasal cavity, nostril. Nostril. The 2 openings of the nose where the air passes. Nasal cavity. Mucous membrane is located in the nasal cavity. Mucous membrane secretes mucus, and the mucus keeps bacteria from entering your lungs. Olfactory bulb and olfactory nerves are connected in the brain. They send messages to the brain, and the brain interprets the messages. The brain tells you what you smell. Let us review. Our tongue. Our tongue is the sense of taste. We can identify the different kinds of taste such as sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. also helps us to communicate with other people. It works with our nose when we eat. Parts of the tongue, the taste buds. Taste buds are connected by nerve cells to your brain. These are the parts of the tongue that sense the different kinds of taste. Sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. Let us review. The rough surfaces in our tongue that are connected by nerve cells to your brain. The taste buds. What taste detects this part of the tongue? Bitter. What taste detects this part of the tongue? Sweet. What sense organ works with our tongue when we eat? Nose. Our skin. Our skin is a sense of touch. It helps us to feel the pressure, pain, texture, temperature. Our sense of touch helps us to feel if the object is soft, hard, cold, hot, smooth, rough. We can also feel pain because of our sense of touch. The layers of the skin: epidermis, dermis, and the subcutaneous layer. In the epidermis, it is the outer layer of the skin where you can see the pores which allow oil and sweat to escape. The dermis contains sweat glands, oil glands, and nerve endings. Subcutaneous layer, also known as hypodermis. It helps conserve the body's heat. Let us review.